Hello everybody. Today I would like to tell a story between a man and a woman. The woman said to the man, he has been at his computer all morning. The man agreed with her. He has lots of email to answer. The woman commented. She didn't bother to read her email and she didn't have to reply. Second story. The man wanted to know if the woman put her laptop in the overhead compartment. Apartment. The woman replied to him. She had thought she couldn't bring it on her board. The man commented her. She could bring it, and he said he got a lot of work done by his on the long flight. Third story. The woman wanted to know if the man had heard about Mr. Murphy's transfer. The man replied to her. He has heard about him, and he commented, Mr. Murphy were happy because then Mr. Murphy wouldn't have to ride far to work. The woman wondered who took Mr. Murphy's place. Fourth story. The man said good afternoon. He wanted to know if he could help her. The woman replied to him. She were here to see Mr. Wang, and she said she had a 1 o'clock appointment. The man said the woman she said the woman sit here, and she would let him now. He were here. Fifth story. The woman said to the man, she thought she would invite her staff over for dinner on Thursday. The man was surprised by that, and he wanted to know what's wrong with the weekend, the evening like Saturday were. The woman replied to him, the people were usually busy on Friday, Saturday and Sunday.
Em có một câu.
Sixth story. The man said to the woman, he thought that were the bees that went across the store. The woman disagreed with him. She said it fits inside, so it's hard to be a shelf. The man agreed with her. She were right, and he said he would use that slightly longer piece for the top. Seventh story. The woman wanted to know when the cooking demonstration began. The man replied to her. There were 2 presentations, one at 9 and another at 11. The woman suggested he went to the early one. Eighth story. The man introduced himself. His last name was Steve, and he asked if his address stamp were ready. The woman replied to him, it had not been delivered yet, and she commented, they usually come in shortly afternoon. The man agreed with her. She would come back that afternoon. 9 stories. The woman wanted to know what was the best way to get that report to the main office on time. The man spouted they could send it by overnight mail or maybe by courier. A second thought. He suggested emailing it. The woman agreed with him. They used his computer and attached it to an email as a file. 10 stories. The man wanted to know where we went for lunch. To that new health food restaurant order, mass dinner or just cross the street to
4-1.
241. The woman commented it were easy, and she said she had a coupon for $2 off on any to lunch. That were that health food place. The man agreed with her, and he liked Bajan. 11 story. The woman said to Tom, Sally weren't going to the conference in Orlando after all. She wanted to know he could go in Sally's place. The man disagreed with her. He didn't drive. The woman commented. John would take him in John's new car. 12 stories. The man said to the woman he was through glass. They decided to come here. That resort has everything. The woman commented. He could say that again. Top restaurant, great view from my room. Pool. The man replied with her. He spent all day in the fitness center. He had used the cheese meal and one for swim. 13 stories. The woman wanted to know if he didn't have to sell that piece of envelope. The man agreed with her. It's only in the small size. The woman commented. She needed the larger size, the business letter size. 14 stories. The man says at first he had thought the report had to be done by that Wednesday. The woman agreed with him. At that, the manager said it's to the middle of the week. The man agreed with her, and he commented. He asked when, and he has said that Tuesday. 15 story. The woman said to Anton she was glad that he were okay, and she wanted to know how his wife and kids. The man agreed with her, but he said it's kept for his youngest boy. This youngest boy still be knocked up from the accident. The woman agreed with him, and she said the youngest boy would get over that soon.